Let's focus on the Humane Society of the Treaure Coast. It is very unique, one and only, so let's check it out right now. Hi everyone, my name is Natalia Reinhardt, Realtor with eXp Realty on the Treaure Coast, and I talk about where to live, where to eat, and where to play. And so if you're interested, subscribe. All right, Humane Society of the Treaure Coast, let's get right to it. Okay, so this is the one in Palm City. When you get to the road, you get to Layton Farm Avenue, and then you start seeing the paw print on the road, and it leads you all the way to the shelter. It is adorable, the entrance, and to be honest, it's an amazing campus. What they have with the little fountain, with the gazebo, it's beautiful to just go and look. This organization is unique, and this is why. It is a no-kill, open access, nonprofit animal welfare organization, and it is the only one between Vero and all the way down to Key Largo. It is bananas. I don't understand how it's not more common, but they are the only ones with all those, standards. So, way to go, way to go. They completely service Martin County, 100%. This particular Humane Society is completely separate. It's a separate entity from any other on the Treaure Coast. So the Humane Society of the Treaure Coast was established in 1955. Now, to give you perspective, you're looking at Martin County. It was established in 1925. So it is one of the oldest. It's one of those that it blows my mind how well put together they are. They had the years to finesse it, and you can tell when you go over, you can tell how much effort they put in, and it's because of the years of experience that they have and some more other details that I'll talk about later. Another item is that they've earned 4 stars. That's as much as you can earn for the Charity Navigator, which you can check them out online, and they kind of help you figure out what organizations, nonprofits that you can go and help or donate, whatever. So it's really cool, the Charity Navigator. More so that the Humane Society of the Treaure Coast has earned 4 stars, okay? With that said, they've also earned for 2021 the Guide Star Platinum Transparency, meaning they're completely transparent. Where are the funds going, right? What do they do with the funds? It's all out, it's all open. And so you know where your money is going or your time is going. It's really refreshing to have such a great organization in our community. First, they are no kill. That means about 90% or more of the animals that come into their care are saved. Like, that's their mission, that's their goal. That's amazing, okay? Number 2, open access. That means all breeds, all ages. And I'm gonna show you some example on when I mean all breeds, all ages, okay? And they service Martin County 100%. So think Stuart, think Jensen Beach. They are a nonprofit organization, so you know what that means. Let's talk about the common things you expect when it comes to an animal shelter, okay? This is more than an animal shelter, but this is what you think of, right? Humane Society. Well, adoption, woohoo! Yes, you can adopt. And they have bunnies, they also have guinea pigs. Now, I want to give you a tip. This is important. And if you're gonna go to adopt a dog, the kennel, there's a lot of dogs, and they tend to be noisy, they're barking, and with the echoes, because of how large it is, it's intimidating, especially for children. And so here's a prime example of how it can scare them. My baby was crying, and that's okay, because I then learned that they do have a quiet room where the dog and the potential new owner can meet, can greet, and can bond just by themselves. It's very sweet to see that setup where you can, arrange it. They'll have the dog there maybe ahead of time, and you can walk in and you'll see them, and you have that alone time. It's just quality time, right, where you can bond. And it made a huge difference with my baby. And I know as long as you are mentally prepared that it might be loud, in the kennel, then you will be fine. So that's my tip. Just be aware. It will be loud, but there is a quiet room. So they have the option to surrender your pet, and any pet. You really can surrender any pet, even rats. Yes, I did not know this, but you can have rats as pets. Apparently they're brilliant and they're very good to cuddle with. Go figure. And they have some rats to adopt. You can surrender some or surrender whatever, and that even includes a rooster. Yes, you can surrender a rooster or adopt a rooster. They have one right now called Gomez. Okay, very cool. He has his moments of letting you know that he's there. They have bunnies and whatnot, so you can really surrender all sorts. Remember, they're open access, all ages and all breeds. So keep that in mind. And one thing that might not be too well known, but they have certain months where you can actually adopt for free. So I love that idea. Okay, yes, free 99 is, I like it. Who doesn't, right? But think about the Humane Society and the services they offer. They would actually have a lot of the care done for the pet ahead of time, and then hit like a month where it's free, you're like ding ding ding, you could be well set up. So definitely consider staying in tune with the Humane Society of the Treaure Coast, because they have certain months where you can adopt a pet for free. Let's talk about some of the other programs that are not well known that you wouldn't expect really in such a place. Let's go over Paws to Read.
Paws to Read is a fabulous program. It's in the schools, and so what we do is we target children who are maybe struggling with literacy, right? They are maybe having low confidence issues, or their skills aren't on par with their classmates. The teachers let us know who those children are early in the school year, and we pair them with a therapy team, a handler and their pet. And so the handler and their pet meet with this child once a week in a very safe place, whether it's the corner of a classroom or in a library where there aren't anyone, watching or listening. And the child reads to the dog. It's a judgment-free zone. The dog's not going to laugh at the kid if he mispronounces a word, or maybe is speaking quietly or stumbling or stuttering. And then by the end of the school year, that child has to gain the confidence and the skills to read out loud in front of his peers.
Oh my, that makes me cry.
Yeah.
The second thing that they offer is Paws to Love, which is bringing pets or dogs to senior citizens locations, hospitals, to nursing homes, where they can cuddle and pet the dogs. And it shows, there's statistics, a lot of statistics showing how it can improve someone's mood, how it, even with dementia patients, when I was doing the research on this, it helps them have more of an appetite and they remember to eat. And so there's tons of benefits out of it, and they offer this, right? Paws to Love. The third thing they offer, which is related to the first two, right, is they offer pet therapy certification. It is a national organization that they go through, and they will provide the skills for the volunteer, the human volunteer, and the dog volunteer on how to properly support the individuals when they go out to the field. And so I thought that was cool. You can actually get that done there at the Humane Society. The last thing, summer camps. This is how they caught my attention, actually. I was looking for summer camps for my kid. I was completely surprised and pleasantly surprised, really, that they can offer these services and be able to teach kids, young kids, to properly care, right, for animals, but also help them in volunteering hours with arts and crafts that can help support the engagement or enrichment of the pets. So they were well balanced when I was talking to them, and their summer camp is really superior. I thought it was great. It's phenomenal. Let's support them. Yes, let's support the Humane Society of the Treaure Coast. There's different ways to do it, and I'm going to tell you the most obvious ones and then the ones that are not so obvious, okay? Go to one of their classes. Yes, they offer tons of courses, whether it's like puppy training, obedience training. They have different levels. They have even one for teaching dogs tricks. So it's cool. They have different classes for that. Agility, fun, whatever it is. They have a whole bunch of different courses for a minimal price that will support them, but obviously help you out, right? Let's do that. The second thing that you can do is just go shopping. Yes, they have their thrift stores. They have 2 of them. And it's an actual thrift store. It's not just for pets, okay? You can buy clothes, you can donate, etc. So do thrift stores. All right, you can obviously volunteer. Yes, you can be a dog walker. You can take care of the cats. They have their section. There's different ways to volunteer on site, and they welcome volunteers. They currently have about 300 registered, and I think that's a lot. I think that's a lot. But pre-COVID numbers were different. And so in the comments below, I want to know what you think. How many volunteers did they have before COVID started? Okay, in comparison to today at 300. And it'll surprise you. It will. And I'll let you know if you're close. Lastly, donate. Yes, there's different ways to donate or to go to different events. The first donation though that you can do is this November is Giving Tuesday. Yes, for 2022, we're looking at the Tuesday of November 29th. So remember the Humane Society of the Treaure Coast. Give, give, give. They earn it. They absolutely do. They deserve it. They spend the money wisely, okay? Transparency, remember they earned that in 2021. You know where your money is going. It's really beautiful, all right? Events. For different events, they have like whiskers for whiskey. Santa Paws Holiday Pooch Plunge. A lot of P's there. And they have it at Selfish Splash Park, of course. That's always fun. And yeah, I know that's fun because I know of dog owners that have gone and they love it. They even have a Southeast Bun Fest. Bun for bunnies. Yes, bunnies and guinea pigs. They even have a critter spa. That's crazy. I have to go to that one. I really will go to that one. I'm curious. They have glamour shots. They obviously have a kids zone. So there's different events that you can attend and obviously donate, okay? So whether it's online or Giving Tuesday, you do it, okay? As you can see, the Humane Society of the Treaure Coast is a superior organization. You can tell through the leadership. I met the leadership team. Yes, and with my HR background, honestly, it is refreshing. It is like, thank you, that there is good leadership there. You can tell that the leadership team takes care of whether it's employees, they have a few employees, or volunteers. And likewise, those people, because they're taken care of, they take care of the pets. They take care of them properly. And it's just beautiful to see how amazing they are. With that said, it's made me question where I should put this video on my YouTube channel. I do where to live, where to eat, and where to play. And I'm like, yeah, it goes under where to live, you know, who can live with you. But honestly, I'm just gonna create a whole new category. And I decided to do a hero spotlight. They're just amazing. I really cannot tell you enough how great this organization is and the support that they offer. The community is beyond what you really understand animal shelter does. I feel like animal shelter is down here and they're just like way up there in regards to the services they provide and how they support the community. So a hero spotlight, they deserve it. They'll be the first recipients on my channel to receive it. So yay! Congratulations to the Humane Society of the Treaure Coast. You deserve to be known as heroes in our community. And I am very grateful to learn about you all in such a deep level. And I hope this video can help you guys out now and in the future. So not just this November, but every November on Giving Tuesday and throughout the year. May people know what you guys can offer and more. There's much more, okay? I hope this video helped you out. I hope it helps them out. And if it did, give it a thumbs up. If you want to learn more about the Treaure Coast, where to live, where to eat, and where to play, then check out my YouTube channel. My name is Natalia Reinhardt, Realtor with eXp Realty on the Treasure Coast, and I will see you around town.